Hello everybody. Today I'm gonna teach you how to win Gunmaster games. Gunmaster is a very competitive game mode. It's basically a tournament. The best killer wins, and you advance through a series of weapons, and these weapons, some of them can be really hard for some players. In the game we're gonna be playing with 2 submachine guns, 2 carbines, 2 assault rifles, 2 LMGs, 1 DMR, 2 shotguns, 1 sniper rifle, and 4 pistols. After that, we're gonna go to a knife, and that's one of the hard ones. It's a tricky one, but it's doable. So, before we start, we're gonna need to change some of our settings. For this, we're gonna change the minimap. The minimap is so important. It's such a reliable tool that's gonna help you see your enemies and keep you away from great danger. Also, you're gonna find a lot of your targets and you're gonna get a lot of kills. So basically, we're gonna go to game menu. It's start, options. We're gonna go to gameplay, and we're gonna go all the way down to advanced options. We're gonna go down to minimap, and we're gonna make a huge minimap. We're gonna get this all the way to 200%. Background visibility, we're gonna make it see-through, like almost not very visible, so it doesn't like block us like the view. We're gonna put this in 15%. And icons visibility, this is gonna make them really stand out, so it's very easy for you to see them. You're gonna put that all the way to 100%. Icon size, that's up to you. I just have it like 1 to 9 just because why not, but that's it. After that, you're gonna press B, and look, this is gonna be your new minimap. So this minimap, you wanna be looking at it 30 to 40% of the time that you're playing Battlefield. It's gonna help you see the enemies. When somebody shoots and you hear something, you look at it, and it's gonna tell you exactly where the enemy is at, and that's such a huge advantage for over somebody that doesn't look at their minimap. Also, something that's gonna help you spot your enemies is dead teammates. If you see like the little skulls in the hallway or something, that means something happened there, and you know for sure that there's some enemies in that area, and you can go around it and flank them or go straight into it. It's up to you, the strategy you choose to use. Dead teammates, well, it's gonna tell you their enemies right there. Now, movement. You gotta be moving. You cannot stay still or you're dead. You gotta act as if a sniper is always pointing at your head. You wanna be like dancing around. You don't wanna stay still too much time. Also, don't be camping. That's not gonna work. You're not gonna win any Gunmaster games. You gotta be moving so you find new areas and find new enemies. Once you deplete all the enemies in one area, you gotta move to another location really quick, because now the enemy knows you're there. They seen the dead skulls, they know somebody's been killing people over there, and well, if you stay still over there, all the enemy team is gonna kill you, man. You gotta be on the move. And also, while you're moving, be checking the corners, dude. The campers do exist, and they're gonna be waiting for you. So just look, turn around, you go to a room, clear it out, like that tactical game. You gotta play like a more tactical style, so you can, well, so they don't get you by surprise, so you can surprise them. They cannot surprise you. Now the first gun you're gonna encounter is an A91. This is a submachine gun. It's gonna shoot really fast. If you shoot at a target, you're gonna fill it with bullets. Try to aim for the head. Always try to aim for the head. Try to aim for the neck, and you're gonna hit the head. For this gun, what I would recommend is that you don't engage long distance enemies. Try to go into buildings, try to go into corners, try to engage your enemies at a close distance. You're gonna have a huge advantage over them. Also, always try to flank them. Always. You're gonna have that's gonna give you a huge advantage over your enemies. Another thing this gun is really good at is hip fire. You don't have to aim at your target to kill it. You can just straight up start shooting, and you're gonna kill it, dude. He's gonna die. The next gun is gonna be the M60E4. This is a light machine gun. Some people think it's really inaccurate. It's really hard to control. Has a very strong recoil. So the secret to this weapon is to engage at mid to long distances. You don't want to really engage somebody at close, because probably they're gonna have a better gun than you. They're gonna have probably a submachine gun or an assault rifle. Any of those will destroy you. To make it really precise is to tap fire. You know, don't like pull the trigger full blast. Tap fire is gonna make it really accurate. Your shots are gonna hit just right. Next we have the AM94. This assault rifle has two very useful fire rate modes. You got burst and full auto. Those are the only ones you're gonna be using. And for full auto, you wanna do mid-range, not really much close quarters. This is not really a close quarter gun. For mid-range, you're gonna be really good with full auto. And for long range, use burst mode. And always try to aim for the neck. And the recoil on this gun tends to go up. Really strong. So while you're shooting, aim a little bit down to counteract that, and aim for the neck, so when it goes up, you will blast them in the face. Now, after that horrible encounter with that uncontrollable assault rifle, we're gonna get the even more horrible, more uncontrollable Desert Eagle. Now, this pistol is a very powerful one, and it's because it's so powerful that it has a so strong recoil. The secret to control this gun is not to aim. Forget about aiming. Hip fire this gun. It works like a charm. It's like magic, actually. Like you shoot and the bullet will automatically go to your enemy. So that's the secret to this gun. Close quarters, be inside buildings, and hip fire them. That's the secret. Next, we got one of my favorite ones, the QBC 95-1. This is a DMR. It's like a sniper, but it's like semi-automatic. For this gun, you want to be mid-range to long range. It's perfect for long range, really good for mid-range encounters. And there's not much to it. It's a very easy weapon to use. Just have a fast trigger and point to the head. And your enemies will automatically die. The gun has almost no recoil, so you'll be really good for this one. Now we get to the M249. This light machine gun works really well for close quarters, mid-range, and long range. The strategy that I found that it works best is to lay down and pull out the bipod. Now this bipod is gonna allow you to get like super accurate shots at people. Just lay down on top of a roof or something and get a very wide field of view at all the enemies running across the map, and just pick two, just shoot the first one, shoot the second one, and there you go, you got the next weapon. Now here's an easy one, the Saiga. This is a semi-automatic shotgun which you're gonna be able to kill people really fast. Use it in close quarters and mid-range encounters. Don't underestimate the range of this gun. This shotgun can kill people at a pretty far distance. Now next we got the QBC assault rifle. This gun is very balanced. It has a very low recoil, so it's very easy to control, and it's great at close quarters, mid-range and long-range encounters. I found to get the best results at mid-range encounters. Looking at an open area with lots of enemies running around, you can find one very easily looking at another direction and just shoot them in the head. They'll drop like a fly. We now advance to the 870 MCS shotgun, and it's basically one shot, one kill. You gotta aim for the chest or the head. This one is really good for close quarters and mid-range. Also, it has a pretty long range at which you can kill people, so don't be afraid to take shots at people at mid-range, almost long-range distance away from you. Now remember to keep moving and be looking at your minimap. This is really important to get a lot of kills and find your enemies quickly. Now here we got the UMP-45. This is a submachine gun, and it's for close range encounters. Mid-range also works well. I will use this gun running inside buildings and being at close quarters. Fighting at close range will work really good for this gun. You also don't need to aim before shooting. You can just start shooting right away when seeing an enemy. This will give you the advantage of being the first person to shoot at the enemy. Now if you see this at this point, I look at my minimap and I spot an enemy right away. I turn around quickly and I see him at the distance. I start tap shooting because it's a very effective tactic to use in long range situations. Now after you get the UMP-45, you're gonna get the M4, which is a very similar weapon. It's just it works in burst mode. So the same thing with this one, same thing. You can use it inside buildings and close quarters. Now after the M4, you're gonna get the Asval, which is it's a submachine gun. Has a very high rate of fire, very stable, works awesome for close quarters. Remember to keep moving. After I kill this guy, I'm gonna go up their stairs just to check if there's an enemy behind me, and also remember to clear corners. I always turn around to check if somebody's gonna be behind me. Here I run out of bullets. That's one thing of this gun. You run out of bullets really quick. Now here again, I'm gonna run inside this building. Since this is a close range weapon, I'm in a huge advantage over my enemies while we are in close quarter situations. Now after the asphalt you gotta be really careful, because next thing you're gonna get is a sniper rifle, so you don't want to be in a situation like this one. Now for the sniper rifle, this is the perfect spot. You see over there, all these enemies are spawning, and I have clear shots to all their heads. I'm gonna get some assists, kill assists, but I'm quickly gonna advance to the next weapon, which is the Unica 6 as a revolver, very powerful. This is also a tricky gun. You wanna engage at mid-range. Also, close-range encounters will work really well. You just gotta aim for the head. This is really important for this gun. If you're doing close quarters like I am right now, don't aim. Just hip fire them. Hip fire enemies like that. If you're doing long range or mid range, aim. But have some cover next to you, which you can run quickly, because you cannot land a lot of shots to your enemies. Like right here, I can quickly run away from that situation. Now here I'm gonna go inside this building, but I'm always looking at that minimap. I see the enemies running around, but I'm trying to stay near cover so I can not die really quickly. I hit fire this guy, and now we get to the G18. Now that guy just scared the shit out of me. That's why I did all the shooting around, and I turned around really quickly. I didn't know what to do, but yeah, he got me by surprise. Now the G18 is one of the easiest pistols you're gonna get. This is for close range. Mid-range, it's okay, but do close range. You also hip fire works really well, and stay near cover as well. You can rush your enemies because this thing has a high rate of fire, dude. This thing will kill your enemies instantly, dude. Now at this point, if you see my mini-map, there's a dead skull right there, and an enemy that just killed that guy. Now I'm gonna go look for him. I know he's somewhere around this corner, and there he is, right there. Now at this point I'm very low on health. What I should have done was to wait to regenerate before going upstairs, but I'm gonna go anyways. I check behind me, and I see an enemy right in front of me, and that's what happened, because I had very low health. Now if you made it to this point, you're in the last gun. After this you get the knife. Your heart is probably pounding at this point, and you're gonna be desperate for kills. With the P92, it's just tap fire, dude. Get a quick trigger on that. Look at the minimap and get some headshots on that guy. Now next we're gonna spawn over here, and I see an enemy in there, and I just take the shot. Don't underestimate the range of the guns you have. You can really deal some damage to your enemies. Now we got the knife. This is the hard one, dude. This is a hard one. You gotta be a ninja. Now the knife, you cannot just run to an enemy and just knife him. You gotta do it from the back, dude. This is really important. If you do it to the front, he's probably gonna knife you back, and you're gonna go back to your pistol. So really try to get them by surprise. Flank them if you can. Look at your mini-map to see where the enemy's at, and try to get around and get them from the back. Usually this works best when you're inside buildings, or you can also try going to a sniper spot. If you manage to get them by surprise, to go around and not get noticed, you're gonna get this pretty easily. Now here I'm gonna go inside this building. I'm looking at all the red dots. I'm gonna try to go around them. As soon as I'm gonna do it, I see this guy. I'm gonna just run behind him. He's about to knife somebody. He also has a knife. If he makes it, he wins. But I got the kill. Unfortunately, that was all the clip. I got him and I won the match. Alright guys, so quick summary. Move around, look at your minimap, and depending on the gun you have, put yourself in the best position. Always check corners. That's it for today guys, and see you later. Good luck out there.